too quiet. That's right. Can I get a laugh track? Okay. Hello, my drama friends. I'm Kate. This is Here for the Drama. We're starting a new one. That's right, Tom Jones on Masterpiece. Look at that font. It's wild. Tom Jones on Masterpiece. Wait, am I legally obligated to say on Masterpiece? Anyway, Tom Jones on Masterpiece. Here we find ourselves in Georgian era England at a wealthy country squire's home. And, you know, he's doing his thing. And what's that you hear? You hear a baby crying. He doesn't have a baby. Where's this baby coming from? Well, someone has abandoned a baby at his house. So he's tracked down the mother, who is this woman named Jenny Jones, but she will not reveal who the father is. But Allworthy, that's the wealthy country squire, he decides to keep him and raise him as his own son. Boom, here you have Tom Jones. Now this is from a classic picaresque novel, right? So you have this sort of roguish character that you're rooting for, but he's low-born, right? He doesn't know who his father is, but we're rooting for him because he's super charming and good-hearted, and we find out, especially with the ladies. He kind of finds himself in a bit of a jam when him and his first love, Molly, are expecting a baby and they're not married. So obviously very taboo for this time. But we find out that Molly actually is hanging out with some other fellas. Tom's not the only one for her, and he is actually not the father of this child. So he gets himself out of this jam. But of course, he finds himself in another one. And what is that? He falls in love with his rich, wealthy, beautiful, intelligent neighbor, Sophia. Why is this a jam? Well, because it's Georgian era England and nobody just falls in love for love. Nobody marries for love anymore. It's all about status and money, right? But she's equally smitten. So you think, we have this young couple in love, everything's gonna work out. Not so much. Her grandfather, and actually Tom's adoptive father, kind of scheme, and they feel like she should marry, yes, but not Tom, of course. His nasty, awful, spiteful cousin, Blifil, who is, of course, of noble heritage. So therein lies the drama, right? I think we need to talk about this, and I'm gonna get Megan out here. Megan! Megan.
Yeah, Kate.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me back.
For another drama.
Another
I'm
drama.
excited. So this is more of a
Fun.
romantic comedy. It's the original rom-com, I feel like.
Yeah.
And what I like about it is the sort of comedic narrative tone. Do you find it funny? Are you laughing at this?
I'm giggling every now and then.
A chortle? Here and there?
Every now and then a chortle, you know, the sisters fighting at the church. I got a kick out of that. When Tom Jones comes in and discovers that he is not the father, I got a good laugh out of that. Those were my highlights for this episode, I think. I'm trying not to read spoilers too.
Yeah, well,
or
that's
go
very
ahead. I know you
difficult.
love to make fun of me for binging on Passport.
I can't believe
but
you haven't watched all of them yet.
I'm exercising restraint in my life.
Megan, good job. All right.
I really hope the mean kid who isn't his cousin but is kind of his cousin falls into a lake at some point.
Okay, let's talk about him, Blifil, which is an awful name, awful Blifil. It's apt, right?
Yeah.
I think, I'm glad his name is Blifil. His last name is Blifil, but I think that's what Tom calls him, it seemed like. So he grew up with Tom, right?
And he's just mean to him from the get-go.
Why is he mean? Why?
Because his dad was mean.
Okay. Is he jealous of Tom? Do you get that sense?
Well,
why is he so jealous and
Tom
spiteful?
is handsome. He's charming.
Okay. Okay.
He's funny. He's kind.
And he's not. Blifil.
And he is none of those things.
Yeah, straight up married for money and pretty awful, but that's what counted back then.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess.
I feel like he's not going to win out in the end. He's certainly not going to marry Sophia if I have anything to
If
do
it's
with
a
it.
rom-com, the original rom-com, as you say, they have to end up together.
Yeah.
Or else I'm going to knock this screen over at the end of the series.
We're burning the set down. Thank you for watching.
Are we kidding? Tune in to find out. Are we kidding?